Bueno, sí.
Meet My Abuela allowed me to be there for a longer period of time and see much more of the Tampa area than I had ever experienced before. So my role on set was to make sure that culturally we were on point, that everything that was representative was insightful and accurate. But that meant that I was on set every single day watching over every single filming and everyone. Truly enjoyed spending time there and learning all about what Tampa has evolved to be. This project really exposed me to the cosmopolitan city that Tampa has become, the great neighborhoods.
I personally shot throughout Ybor City, which I found so wonderful, that connected so perfectly to my personal story with, the Cuban kind of heritage, my abuela's Cuban connection. So feeling very comfortable and at ease in these really exciting locations throughout Tampa and Ybor City, like the cigar factory, J.C. Newman's, which was so cool. It was like stepping back in time to the heydays of Cuba and seeing them rolling cigars as they do traditionally.
I think Tampa provides you with a cornucopia of things to do, and it has that foundation of Latino culture, but like I've said before, it has so many other layers, so many other things you can do there. They have Busch Gardens, which people always think is in Orlando. They have Busch Gardens, they have a zoo, they have the riverfront. There's just so much more to do, but it's hinged on, its history is Latino. So it's a perfect place, it's a sweet spot to do season one because it's the perfect backdrop for that. I have two hidden gems because I didn't think that anybody could do La Segunda. As far as Cuban pastries and Cuban sandwiches, I thought they were awesome, and like I said, I partake in my Cuban coffee every morning, and I got to eat pastelitos, and they were delicious, and I had the bias of thinking that only Miami could do that, so I was surprised by their ability to carry that out. And then the second one would be desserts by Toppy. Absolutely, absolutely. Those two are my hidden gems.
When we set out to develop the series Meet My Abuela, we were trying to do a couple of things. One, we were trying to obviously show how amazing Tampa Bay is and kind of give people a sense of all the things that you can do and see and experience there. But we also wanted to approach it from the angle of telling these stories of these families and showcasing just how diverse the entertainment can be in these families. You've got these, we set up this scenario where you've got an abuela who's got these strong opinions. We really designed it from day one to be about culture and to create scenarios where the entertainment was going to just naturally happen. So it was not much of a balancing act, honestly. It was more about creating the right scenario and then turning on the cameras and seeing what happened.
It's important to tell this story because it continues to uphold the traditions of minority cultures in the Tampa Bay area while being able to showcase the struggles that, Hispanic Americans sometimes have with balancing their significant others, their personal relationships with maybe non-Hispanics, and also their family traditions and their cultural values.
You see how important it is to get Abuela to be okay with whatever's happening, moving in with him, dating him. If it's not of your culture, will they come? Will they learn Spanish? They're trying to accomplish them because they want that blessing from that individual. My favorite moment was the salsa dancing. To have a 91-year-old grandmother out there salsa dancing with the potential, boyfriend, fiance who was trying his best but not doing quite well. It was authentic, it was genuine, and I just truly love that whole scene and that whole setup. I am very excited that they chose to participate in this unique project. I think the importance and the size and scope of the Hispanic market today, and especially moving forward, is pivotal to anybody who wants to reach a consumer in the United States. The importance of family is the role that family plays in our lives versus, let's say, if I'm gonna be in comparison, the general market. And so to have a show like Meet My Abuela, which uses the cornerstone of cultural insights, everyone has an abuela story. It's funny, it's unique, and I think it's really on point to talk to this market.